and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats. It is episode 403. It is June 3rd, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Egg Day. I love eggs. I love Cadbury eggs. I love Reese's eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs. Like, eggs are the absolute best. Superfood, really. I know they all, back in the day, it used to be egg whites. Not anymore, dude. Eat the whole egg. Don't short yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even think about it. We just missed, by the way. Also, welcome in. If you're listening to the podcast, thank you. If you're new to listening to the podcast, subscribe, like, rate, review, all that stuff. We've got a look. I know it's June, and everybody's like, "Where's football? Where's football?" But we have so much sports to talk about. It's incredible. We had Stanley Cup kicking off last night, or if you're listening to this on Thursday morning, it's a couple nights ago, and we got a game tonight in Stanley Cup. We got Super Regionals kicking off in a few days. We got NFL trades going down. We got the Women's College World Series. We got Memorial Golf Signature Event. We got the College Football Playoff news. We got the NBA Finals going on right now. San Antonio's up right now as we're listening to this, or as you're listening to this. San Antonio's up 50-46. It's about to be halftime. Jalen Brunson hurt his leg. I don't know if it's his knee or his ankle. Looked like he was holding his knee, but who knows? So much to talk about. But first, we're going to do a couple of shout-outs. And yes, by the way, text, in the group message, we have our group message goes on all day long. I sent out yesterday on June 2nd, it was 6/2/26, and I said, Happy Palindrome Day. And Tex and J.U.Y.S tried to immediately, just like anything anybody says in our group, it immediately gets shot down. And just like you and your friends do in the group chat, nobody gets credit for anything. I love palindromes. Therefore, was it last year sometime? We had a complete run of palindromes. It was like an entire month. It was incredible. I think it was May last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was May. It was unbelievable. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It was like seeing a lunar eclipse for the first time. It was unreal. So I said 6/2/26. It's a palindrome. And so that led us down a palindrome path where Tex tried to say that I was 200 years off because he said 6/2/2026 because he's a stick in the mud and an absolute jabroni. But here's some fun palindromes for those of you who believe in palindromes and thought yesterday, June 2nd, was a palindrome, or if you're listening to this on Thursday morning. Race car, easy one. Civic, kayak, level, and a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, never, odd, or even. There was some other palindromes. It was like, what did I say to Dylon? Something about I am what I say I am, or so. That's an Eminem song, I think. But yeah. Anyway, so we went on this palindrome list in the group message. So Tex bought in eventually. I was right. He was wrong. Unless he's here to defend himself, he has nothing to say. So we've got the Liquid Death cracked. Not a sponsor, should be a sponsor. I drink one of these. I drink these every show. Liquid Deaths. They're the best. Best sparkling water you'll ever have. So we've got plenty of basketball, or not basketball. I'm only sitting here watching basketball. Plenty of sports to talk about. We're going to get right into it. And then we're going to shout out Niners fans are B. McCormick's here. You know B. McCormick's here. If you're listening to the podcast audio-wise, you know that we film in front of a live virtual audience. I think J.U.Y.S said he may be here later. I know Butch popped in last episode on Sunday. Tex, I don't know what he's doing. He's running around. You got sports and all kinds of stuff. So, like I said, during football season, we're all here, fired up. In the off season, for golf and stuff. It does become a little bit. There's kids are playing spring sports. My daughter's starting gymnastics tomorrow, so we all got stuff. But rest assured, shows come out twice a week, no matter what. So, we want to shout out Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc on Instagram. She makes our hats. Like I said, I've got orders that'll be coming in. I'm ordering the hats this weekend, so they'll probably be here in another week or two. So then we'll see once they get made when they'll be ready. Yes, AKC's here. He said it's officially beat NDS North Dakota State U season, yes, I know, dude. I'm so sorry for your loss. It sucked. I feel responsible. I'm so sorry for Jack State losing in the baseball regionals. They should have won. Should have been us, dude. Could have been us. Hey, that's Bill Murray from Space Jam, dude. So shout out at howdy.hats.enc. And also that's why another reason kids are out of school for the summer, so that changes the schedule a little bit. And as the kids get older, they stay up later. So, but anyways, I'd like to shout out Spencer Aguiar from at Tee Off Sports. He had us on Tuesday night to do a draft called King of the Draft. It's a golf DFS tournament. Me versus Mike Carver at Carver High _ great dude, hilarious, awesome back and forth. We were the first people to draft, had a blast. Basically, we pick a DraftKings DFS lineup for daily fantasy, and then you go head to head, and you're doing a tournament. So you have to win a head to head to advance to the next round. He's put all this together. It's very, very detailed. It's incredible. Check him out at Tee Off Sports on Twitter, and I think on YouTube. Go check out the episode. Dude's a genius. It's incredible. His stuff is so good. So I'm going head to head against Mike Carver. I draft my lineup. There's a poll up. People think that Mike Carver is going to beat me. Yeah, right, pal. I'm just going to say that right now. You may pick the hot, flashy Scotty Scheffler Oberg combo, but I'm going consistent. I'm running the damn ball on you, dude. That's what I'm doing. I went Shoffley, Cantlay, Kitayama, Woodland, got her up, Hisatsune. Shout out us because we're running the ball. We're going 12 personnel, maybe even 13, and we're just going to run it down your throats, Mike. Okay. Let's cover some other stuff. So shout out Spencer. June. Again, people said sports. What are we going to talk about? You don't have to look far. You can create stuff, right? But guess what? It's provided for us. We got June 3rd, the Women's College World Series. The 6th and 7th, we get the finals at Roland Garros. A little tennis. That's going to be some nice drama because none of the big seeds for the guys are left, I don't think. I think Alcaraz is out. Djokovic lost. Sinner lost. So we got the 18th to the 21st in June, U.S. Open Golf, another major. NBA Draft, don't really care about that. Wimbledon starts the end of June. July 2nd, I looked at this the entire wrong order. I went up and down. Who makes a graphic like this? You read top to bottom. This is the same damn thing I had an issue with the college football rankings. You don't make them left to right. What is this? Look at this. They started this calendar over here in the top right corner. It says June 2nd, Stanley Cup. Then they come down and go left and then go right, June 3rd, June. Like, what are we doing here? You go top to bottom. You can't BMO's back. He said, is this even a football podcast anymore? No, right now it's a hockey, baseball podcast, dude. Football is coming. Of course it's a football podcast. It's not a scheduled podcast because I can't read this freaking thing. What is this? So June 2nd, we have the Stanley Cup, Women's College World Series, NBA Finals, whatever. June 11th, FIFA World Cup. June 20th, Men's College World Series. The NHL and NBA drafts, they happen late June. And then Wimbledon, late June. So, football, this is all the stuff to get us to football, BMO. How close are we to the Millie? I've been close. I can tell you that right now. Right? We cashed on the make the cut parlay last week. So we're building up the bankroll so we can get into the Millie. Okay? We're on the way, AKC. I've been close in the past. I've actually won one of those big contests. Actually, I've won it twice. But my idiot self didn't enter it in the Millie. I entered it in the lower one. So, okay. So we're getting June, right? So June. It's covered, dude. Like, you got everything you need. We're just trying. Look, we love football, BMO. B. McCormick loves football. But football is not, well, we got the UFL too. So the fact that this doesn't have the UFL playoffs on is a disgrace, secondly. But first of all, secondly, look, June is covered. Okay? You got all this stuff for June. Everything. Stanley Cup, NBA, FIFA World Cup. Like, that's gonna go through July. Like, we got it all. Now, here's something that you need to be preparing for the July. Okay? Beer company, this is from Dexerto. I love this account. A beer company will fly a World War II. I almost said WWE. What an idiot. Get it together. A World War II fighter plane over your barbecue cookout for the 4th of July for just $250. So right when you get done with all your sports in June, you call up this company, Keystone Light, okay, or a company, whatever company has the World War II fighter jets. You call them up right as you're done with June and say, look, we're having a cookout 4th of July. We love America. I need one of these World War II fighter jets to absolutely rain all over my 4th of July cookout. Okay? So there you go. You can do this for $250. The experience by Keystone Light will also include their apple beer, grilling, long games, and fireworks. Our question is, can we have our 4th of July party later in the month? Because that's when we're all going to be together. But I'm just saying, this is a public service announcement. We do this every month or every week. We try to, I would call them planes rather than jets. That's true. Because the last time we saw a jet that had anything American flag related, it tore its Achilles. Shout out Aaron Rodgers. Good call, Bimo. Planes. Fighter planes. Yeah, well, it says it right there. You're right. So, okay. There you go. Okay, Nunya. Nunya's here. How we doing on YouTube? Let's get to it. First debate. Before we, well, I love to cover all this stuff, talk about everything before we get into the actual middle of the show here. There was a question posed by DraftKings Sports on Twitter. Says, which league has the best championship patch? And the league are the NFL Super Bowl patch, the World Series patch for the MLB, the NBA Finals patch, and the Stanley Cup patch. You know what they did wisely here? They got rid of the college football playoff jersey patch because that thing stinks. You can't put that was out. You couldn't. College football playoff first round is the worst patch I've ever seen. Now, if you're no, AKC, come on, absolutely not. The Super Bowl's out. That logo sucks. That logo was awful. I don't know what that is. That's too many colors going on there. They got to stop that. The World Series, kids can't even read cursive or write cursive anymore, so you've already eliminated half your audience there. So nobody knows how to read that. That's born before the year 2000. The finals also in cursive, gutsy move. The one that you need that doesn't need to say anything is the Stanley Cup patch. Stanley Cup. You look at that picture, you know what it is. It doesn't need words. It doesn't need anything. It's a picture of the cup. Boom. Clean. Done. That's the best patch. The finals, Adam Silver doesn't even want to put the logo on the court until he got bullied into it last year. So he didn't. Where's the what's it called? The Davio, Larry O'Brien. I don't even know what the patch is called. Whatever the trophy, the something O'Brien. That should be. That's not even the trophy. In the World Series, you get docked. You get docked for not having the trophy on your patch. I'm sorry. I know the gold basketball is a classic, but it's got to be the trophy. Rep your brand. Okay? Rep your brand. There you go. Nunya says, NBA Finals, I know how to read cursive. There you go. See, there's one. Dying breed, man. Dying breed. So the Stanley Cup, best patch, not even close. All right. Let's salute. Let's salute sports. We finally made it. 15 minutes in, and we're talking sports. I love it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 6-7, exactly. 6-7. Okay. Last night, Stanley Cup, first game. What a freaking game that was. I don't know if you watched it. If you didn't watch it, we'll give you a nice little how can I not get my notes over there? Oh well. Anyways. That's weird. Wait a minute. I just lost something. There we go. That's what I need. I need my notes right here in front of me. I love to take notes whenever I'm watching games. It's just one of my favorite things to do. Anyways, so everybody thought, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think this. I thought this thing was going to go 7. I did not expect the Hurricanes to lose game 1. I thought the Hurricanes would win game 1 and then Vegas would win game 2. And then we'd be in an absolute dogfight the rest of the way and get ourselves a game 7. But that game 1, if that's any indication of how this series is going to go, what an absolute spectacle that was. What an electric factory. The barn in Raleigh was absolutely buzzing. Vegas wins 5-4. If you didn't watch it and you're listening to this, you need to tune in Thursday night because it's already bad blood. Like, it didn't take long. It was so competitive. It was such a good game, back and forth. I'll show you some slides here in a minute. But Thursday they're going to play again. They started the game off with a pregame Ray Bourque special, and it was like 25 years ago is when he won the Cup. He played for 22 years. Ray Bourque. He was a defenseman for the Bruins for a long time, and then finally went to Colorado, won it. And they had this. It's just there's something about guys winning the Stanley Cup that just I don't know. It's better than anything else. I don't know. It's better than any trophy. And they did a special with Ray Bourque, and it was freaking incredible. Watching him lift the cup, Gary Thorne yelling in the background, like just, and Raymond Bourque. It was phenomenal. So they started off. That was incredible. Raleigh's buzzing. Eric Stahl's cranking the siren. We got ourselves a good old fashioned crank off. I don't know who's going to be in Vegas, but the Hurricanes got to get Eric Church. Not Eric Church because he's a Carolina guy. He doesn't like Raleigh. Okay, well he's a transplant Carolina guy. They got to get Luke Combs or somebody. Get Andrew Novak in there. Anyways, they got to do something. Okay, and I kind of had a bad feeling before the game even started for the Hurricanes when the dude who's singing the national anthem. I don't know if he sings it every game, but he's got to get the rhythm right. You can't go up there doing your own thing with the national anthem, pal. Okay, like I know you want to showcase your voice, but you can't be doing at the end hitting different keys when the crowd's trying to sing. You got to just run the ball, dude. Just do the bare minimum. Like you don't have to get up there and try to hit new heights and new keys and all this stuff, man. Just play the hits, dude. Play the hits, guy who sings the national anthem. I can't remember what his name is. Who sings the national anthem for the Hurricanes? Adam Lee Decker. He's been performing at the team's home games. Yes, Adam Lee Decker. Guy. I don't know if that's how you always sing it, and I'm just now I don't watch a lot of Carolina Hurricanes home games, even though I'm from. But you gotta come on, man. You gotta be consistent there. Just let the people sing the national anthem. It's not about you. You got a great voice. I'm not saying you can't sing. Don't hear what I'm not saying. What I'm saying is you can't be going in there and then and then doing all this nonsense. Just sing it like it's meant to be sung. Okay. This thing gets started in Ehlers, right down Broadway. First shot on goal. Boom. We're absolutely humming. The Hurricanes, the lead. They get back. Ehlers comes back, scores again. It's up 2-0. Okay. And you're sitting there thinking, holy smokes, what in the world's about to happen here? Is this J.U.Y.S even said it in the text message. He said, dare I say it? And that usually insinuates that he's the quote, it's over guy, the guy in the group chat who always says the game's over. And he, for whatever reason, hates fun, hates comebacks, whatever you want to call it. And he said, he jinxed the Hurricanes. I mean, you could blame J.U.Y.S for jinxing the Hurricanes after they were up 2-0. Because he said it was going to be over. So the Hurricanes are buzzing. The crowd's buzzing. And here comes the old stick in the mud. 10 people who've played in the Stanley Cup before. Like, oh.
What up, they dog?
Get that Clemson paw out of my background right now. Edge is here.
It's not in there.
I know. I was about to blur it out
before I could get back in there. Over here fighting the kids to go to bed, and they locked the shop up before I could get back. So
you're live from the camper, aren't you?
Yeah, from the camper in Clemson.
Let's go, dude.
Already ready for football season.
We're about to talk a lot. I got some football stuff for us. I'm just yelling about hockey right now. That game was. Did you watch it?
I did until I fell asleep, and it was tied up when I went to bed. So,
dude, it was this was absolutely. Nunya wants me to play a Fortnite or Call. Dude, hey, you want to see some Call of Duty, buddy? We got some Call of Duty. This is the dream team right here. Nunya, how's it going? B. McCormick says, "What's up, Edge?"
What a good.
He said, "Has he always been balling for much?" He has a hat on, so you can't ever see it. That's what it is, AKC. So, anyways, I'm sitting here yelling about this hockey game when the Panthers or the Panthers, the Hurricanes are up 2-0. Ehlers back to back. How you doing? J-Boss talking about, oh man, this thing's over. He tried to say it, but then he jinxed him. So it's his fault. Like, he jinxed the Sabres. He's jinxed the Hurricanes. So, unbelievable. So, the Golden Knights do what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's his fault.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So, the Golden Knights won the first game. 75.6% of teams in the Stanley Cup win the first game go on to win the Stanley Cup. Not great for the Hurricanes. Also, the Golden Knights are 4-0 in game ones, by the way, which is this playoffs. They haven't lost a game one. Great openers and closers, apparently. Something we don't know about. So, but teams tonight, or teams last night playing the Stanley Cup, road teams were 0-55 when down multiple goals at any point in game one of the Stanley Cup final. Vegas was down 2-0 in the first period. This is not good, dude, for the Canes. Like,
yeah, but they let them have just one game where they kind of like cut it too close for comfort. I mean, you said it, Eric said it, Tex said it. You know, the Canes look too strong. They're gonna end up pulling it through. They just had one bad game. Let it slip. They got it figured out. They're gonna make adjustments and they're gonna come back and dominate. Dude, I mean, you're talking about what was it? It was 19 seconds and scored the first goal. I mean,
yeah. They got to clean it up. But see, Vegas is a team that they know how to – they're a team that can play this dirty. Like, they've got more top-end talent than the Hurricanes do. They got Jack Eichel and Mark Stone and Tomas Hertl and some of these other guys that are the high – William Karlsson. Like, some of these guys are – the high-end talent that they have is better than the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes just wear you down, but the Golden Knights are just like they're just a gritty team. They know how to play this sloppy – you know, let's bang on the boards hockey. Like, they're not afraid of that. 4 of their 5 goals were scored from below the goal line. It was ridiculous. So, but Ehlers, Nikolai Ehlers was, he became the first player to score twice in an opening period of a championship series since Al McGinnis. Dude, shout out Al McGinnis, dude. I remember him. Was he the one that had a sick, I'm pretty sure he had a sick mullet. But anyways, so this, it was 2-0 with 7 minutes to go or 8 minutes to go in the first. Vegas scores one. Then they tied up to start the second, 2-2. Second period, 15 minutes left. It's 3-2. Vegas takes the lead. And then the Canes tied up in the second. It's 3-3. So we go into the third period and Vegas has a sick tip-in goal from Howden. Theodore kind of threw it to the slot right on the tape, and he tipped it in right past Freddie Anderson. So they're up 4-3 in the face-off in the offensive zone after a questionable icing. Canes won the face-off. Blake pushes it over to Gossesbear after beating, just outwilling somebody on the face-off. Laser from Gossesbear, 4-4. And then right before there's just pandemonium going on, like 3 or 4 minutes left. Carter Hart has an absolute beauty of a glove save on Seth Jarvis. That was about 4 minutes to go. And because he got that save, Vegas goes down the ice. Tomas Hertl scores 5-4. Sissons with a filthy behind the back to the slot, whirling dervish pass. Good night, Carolina. It was, what a game, dude. Just watching it go back and forth like that was incredible. Like, if we get we need 7 of those. We need 7 of those.
Yeah, it'll go to game 7. Sure.
I'm worried about the Hurricanes.
No, you always react too soon. Just relax.
Yeah, I overreact. I do. It's not that I don't think they can win or that they can't. I mean, it's not that they're outmatched or anything. I worry that Vegas is not. You know, I can't remember what the shots were, but Hurricanes versus. I worry what the shots were because the Hurricanes typically outshoot everybody by 1 billion. And I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure we're cutting it close, even.
Yeah. It's like I'm sitting there. How do you get shots on goal total? Like, I don't want to look at this. I just want to look at. I can't remember. Let me see. This is going to take 17 hours to freaking load this stupid
work.
Well, I didn't plan on looking up the shot, but I can't get some. I mean, it's going to show me every single person's shot. I don't want to see that. I just want to see the freaking totals. Like, what, like Football, my hot. There it is. There it is. Thank gosh, dude. Yeah, shots on goal, Canes 29, Knights 23. I mean, you remember last series, they were out shooting the Canadians like 3-1. So the Vegas Golden Knights out hit the Hurricanes. They blocked more shots. They both sucked on the power play. That's because the penalty kills are so good. Face-offs were dead even. But I'm just saying, Carolina won the shot battle in the first period, and then it was kind of even the entire rest of the game. And that's something Carolina is not used to. That's all I'm saying. So, Nunya, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Come back Sunday. But anyways, what a game. What a game. Cannot wait for the next and I think the finals are going to be over because Jalen Brunson got hurt. So not that anybody cares. But some more hockey news, dude. The NHL All-Star Game 2027 and All-Star Skills set to take place on February 5th and 6th next year. They're doing another USA versus other countries 3-on-3 tournament. It's going to be incredible.
First game is America versus Canada.
They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
If Canada doesn't win this, the 3-on-3 tournament, they have to do like a press conference and denounce hockey as their national sport. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was so funny. I think I told you this before, but like, I got the BMO box, and some of the games I could only watch was Canadian Sports Network.
Yep.
And I don't know if it was on like regular TV, but it kept saying, "This is our sport. This is our sport." And I'm like, "No, it's not. You can't say that."
Not anymore, dude. They haven't won a medal all year. You can't claim it as your sport when you have no trophies. Like, you just can't do that.
Just let the sophomore finish.
Anything else on hockey, dude?
No, sorry, I was watching softball.
Dude, I had that game on too. I thought Texas Tech was about to continue that magic. We were going to talk about that, but baseball, dude. Oh my gosh, super regionals are set. So we're moving on from Stanley Cup. Let's talk a little baseball. I cannot get enough of this freaking baseball tournament or the softball tournament. It's must see TV, and I think it's because of the playoff, dude. Like it's what every playoff desires to be. Like, it's not the fact that you can have mid-majors that actually win, but like win the whole thing, but they're competing. And like, that's what everybody wants. Like, you don't want mid-majors like just financially pushed out. It's the beauty of it. I mean, you got Cal Poly, you got Troy and Little Rock, you've got St. John's, that's not a mid-major, but but you've got
the Citadel's playing, dude.
The Citadel was playing in it. Lamar, like, you look up at the score and you're like, what? They got guys hitting in construction gloves. You see that?
Yeah.
Freaking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got West Virginia versus Cal Poly. Did you see the Country Roads Take Me Home video that I sent?
I watched a little bit of video, then G.U.Y.S and his uncle out there or something,
Oh yeah, he's like so. But after they won, the whole crowd's locking arms singing Country Roads Take Me Home in West Virginia. It was incredible. They're going to host again. That place is bonkers. Kansas and Oklahoma. From Friday all the way through Sunday, it's going to be wall-to-wall baseball. Troy and Little Rock, Alabama, St. John's, North Carolina, USC, Texas and Oregon, Georgia, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and Auburn. So you got two super regionals that are two ranked teams. You got 7 SEC schools. North Carolina, I think, is the heavy favorite to win, but they got USC, who I think had to win 4 in a row after losing their first game. So this is going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait.
If the SEC loses this. Right?
Oh, yes.
You already got that prepped up.
Well, it's freaking BS, dude, because they're playing each other. So we know we're going to get 2 SEC teams, and we're going to have to listen to that nonsense. So it's, we're going to have to listen to that BS. But it's just so fun to watch baseball because it doesn't matter how big and fast you are. Like, it's the same thing with softball for the most part. But softball is kind of not there yet. Those big teams and big schools can play all the best players, But baseball,
they are definitely taking advantage of NIL and softball right now.
100%. Like it's the same teams up there every time, but these are phenomenal. So for the first time ever, 2 4 seeds have advanced to the Super Regionals in the same postseason. It's from 11.7 College Baseball. Love that. St. John's and Little Rock, both 4 seeds, both in the Super Regional. Like, that's what you want, dude. Like, that's what you want. From another one from 11.7 College Baseball. Little Rock had to beat Eastern Illinois twice in the OVC title game. They were trailing twice in both the 7th inning or later, mounted comebacks in both, then made a 9th inning comeback to beat Southern Miss in game 1 of the regional, who was 32-0 when leading after 8 innings. Like Southern Miss in the Hattiesburg regional. I remember watching that game. I was like, I can't believe Southern Miss is about to blow this. But Little Rock just, like, in baseball, is like once you get that momentum going, like same thing with softball. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
So shout out Little Rock. For the first time ever, the state of Alabama has hosted more than one NCAA Super Regional in the same season. All are separated by less than 125 miles. Alabama baseball state. Because they got Auburn, Alabama, and Troy all hosting the Super Regionals.
So they lost the football, and now they got baseball.
It's just what was the other one that's now a Indiana lost basketball, and now they're a football school.
Now they're a football school, yeah.
The Infinity Stones, dude. There was another one that lost. Duke. Duke's a football school now.
Easy.
They won the ACC. What do you mean?
Sensitive subject, dude.
It's not sensitive. Hey, don't let facts hurt your feelings, buddy.
Okay.
For the first time in Super Regional era since 99, all 8 teams from the previous College World Series failed to reach the Super Regionals. So we're not going to have any of the same baseball teams make Omaha. That is insane, man. Especially in NIL now, where you can stack the deck.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's crazy, dude. No Coastal, no Arkansas, no LSU. LSU didn't even make the tournament.
Since 1999. Wow.
Yeah, since they started this thing. Not a single team is the same. It's insane. Dabo says Duke is a football school now. There you go, dude. E. McCormick, all over you. All right, so here's some other stats for the college baseball, the Sweet 16 or Super Regionals. Each one has a chance to make history. For their first trip to Omaha, seeking their first trip to Omaha, Cal Poly, West Virginia, Troy, Little Rock. Troy or Little Rock's going. One of them's going. And Cal Poly or West Virginia, one of them's going. So we're going to get history from one of those 4. First national title in baseball, North Carolina and Auburn. Trying to reach the Omaha for the first time in decades. Alabama hasn't made it since 97. St. John's hasn't made it since 1980. Looking for a rare return to Omaha, Oregon is only one appearance in 1954, and Kansas has only one appearance in 1993. And the teams that have national titles that are looking to get another one, Ole Miss, Mississippi, Texas, USC, Oklahoma, and Georgia. Ole Miss is the most recent. Mississippi pretty recent too, but all the other ones, like, we're going to see just a wild College World Series. That was from Jordan Moore on Twitter. That's crazy, dude. I think that's why I'm so excited about this. It's just like the parity's out of control. So everybody buckle up for some baseball this weekend and softball. Speaking of softball, game 1 currently taking place. Texas and Texas Tech. Game 2 will be tomorrow at 8, and then game 3 on Friday at 8 if necessary.
Texas is winning right now, 7-3 at the top.
Well, don't count Texas Tech out. I've seen them come back from 8. That's the team that came back from 8 to nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm not counting them out by no means, but I'm just saying right now it's Texas' game to lose, and of course Texas in here, like pounding his chest, saying that they're a softball school now.
He doesn't even. Well, Texas is a softball state, and Alabama is a baseball state. Who's the football?
I like it.
Who's the football state?
It's got to be Indiana.
I get Notre Dame's there. We got it. Yeah, we've got to figure that out.
Notre Dame's going to be there for the next 5 years because of that TV deal thing, right? So if they're in the top 12, they got to play.
And the Chicago Bears moving to Indiana.
Hey, Chicago Bears
Moving
First
Indians.
time on Madden, in the Bears history.
Oh my god, dude! I got that later. Let me go on a rant one
My
time.
bad. I didn't mean to bury the lead. Let's talk about softball.
No, don't be. You're not. You just know that I'm going to yell about that in about 5 minutes. You understand, right? AK, my right piriformis is screaming right now. Well, dude, you need to do some isometrics, AKC. Okay, you need to do some isometrics. You got to stop sitting down. Hey, by the way, I developed tennis elbow like a week after you did.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I've been working it. I'm back, dude. That's
You're back already?
Dude, it's not nearly as bad as you. I told you need to do ice. Get yourself a damn 5-pound dumbbell and do reverse wrist curls. Eccentric.
I did.
I mean,
5 and 10 pounds
do them with your elbow bent, with your arm straight, with it bent at 45, with it bent at 60.
Today is the first day I went back to the gym since I had tennis elbow.
And are you better?
I wouldn't say I'm better. I mean, I definitely felt a little tightness there, a little screaming.
But you're not. It's not going to be from pain to zero pain. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
You need to get
I was on light too, though. I was only at 50s or 60s. So
okay, all right. We'll get you back there, dude. That's what
once I start curling the 80s again, though, I'll be good.
Okay. This is the first World College Women's Series, Women's College World Series championship rematch in back-to-back seasons since the best-of-3 format began in 2005. Because they played last year. And I think it came down to a crazy ending last year too.
Yeah, it did.
Can't remember exactly what happened.
And Texas Tech's got both pitchers back.
Well, that one chick just keeps getting shelled every time I see her. The one that's in this picture.
Yeah, she ain't pitching right now.
Well, she's the one that got what, $1 million or whatever.
Yeah, she's the NIL chick for softball.
Yeah. Other crazy news out of softball, by the way. So, Jordy Fromm announced that she was pregnant after playing in the Women's College World Series.
What?
She became the first player to have 20-plus wins in the circle and 20-plus home runs at the plate in back-to-back seasons. She said that she was 3 months pregnant while she was playing in the World Series. That's insane, isn't it? Did you know that? I lost you, dude. What happened? Lost your mic. Isn't that crazy? But anyways, shout out to her. Like,
do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll text my wife that's crazy.
Oh, did you send her a picture of that? Be like, this chick played in the Super Regionals, or the College World Series, the Women's College World Series, pregnant. Is she insane?
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, what's the girl's name? Tia Clara Toomey from CrossFit was 6 months pregnant, still trying to compete in the games. So shout out to women. My fat ass couldn't do that. If I was a chick, I'll tell you that.
Jim, I said Edge to film his journey back to 80-pound curls, video all his reps and attempts, and we make it a Rocky video with the start of football season.
Hey, I'm good with that. We could do that.
You don't curl 80 pounds, dude. Stop setting arbitrary.
Look at that,
listeners like that, dude. You don't want to get in a python. You don't want to get in a pipe off up in here.
You hadn't seen guns like this till you went to Sports Connection, big dog.
Kidding me, dude? Look at this. Come on. Get ourselves in an arms race up in here.
Palmetto State Armory right here, boy.
Let's go, dude. Shout out that chick for playing with being pregnant. Holy smokes. I mean, does the baby get a ring if they win?
Oh, yeah. Does she get an extra ring? Does she get a belly button ring for
it? Oh, my gosh, dude. All right.
How about the Texas chick? First player in softball history hitting 4 home runs in the College World Series.
What? Some chick hit 4 home runs in the College World Series?
Yeah, from Texas. That what was her name? Wifey just walked away, but yeah, that chick just
animal. That stadium is so sick, by the way. Texas, is it this chick number 20 who just tossed a bat to the moon? Stewart? I don't know. That chick, she hit it to the parking lot. Holy smokes, dude. So Texas,
that's her. Yeah, Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who just hit it to the next town over. The freaking mammoth shot. Holy smokes. Okay. It's time to talk some football, dude.
Here we go.
There it is.
Football. Yay, yay.
Okay, Edge, breaking news out of the NFL. The most pressing breaking news that's ever been broken on this show. Russell Wilson is finalizing a deal. Everybody's talking about this deal that happened in the NFL or among the trades, all that stuff. Russell Wilson finalizing a deal to become a CBS Sports analyst this year, which means
No way, dude.
Russell Wilson has announced his retirement from football, and I swear this dude has been filming himself for years for this moment. The montage that he has, because he's constantly been waiting to have his film crew follow him around and act like he's in a movie at all times ever since he married Ciara. This is what it was all about, for him to make some hype video that's 4 minutes long. What are we doing here, dude?
Yeah, that's a good point, dude. That's going to be hysterical.
I haven't watched this. I'm going to watch it because I'm going to be laughing the entire time. Like, I need to watch it, and then I'll do like a review whenever on Sunday of Russell Wilson's retirement video. So
did he not sign with the Jets though?
No, he was with the Giants, and then there was some talk about him doing maybe re-signing with the Giants, or I don't know, something. I can't remember what it was, but
I thought it was the Jets.
I don't know.
Doing something with the Jets this
year. And there's no way him and Gino are going to be back in the same quarterback room. I think you're right. I think there was talks of that. 41 home runs cashed in MLB this season. Can y'all keep?
Golly.
Russell Wilson's always been tiring, dude. I'm telling you, he's been filming this the last 10 years of the last 5 years of his career has been for this exact video montage moment. Like let me run through an entire game without anybody on the field, with my headphones in, like this, taking so long in the huddle to call a play because he's giving a motivational speech that they have to take a timeout because they get to delay a game. Like, this is what it was all for. There is nobody that I want to listen to less than Russell Wilson talk about anything, really.
Yeah.
Ever since, did we forget about the Subway commercials and the Mr. Unlimited? Like, why would you give this guy a contract? CBS. I don't know.
That's surprising. So are they kicking what's his face off from Cowboys?
No. Oh, Romo? No.
Romo.
I think they're getting rid of. Is it Terry Bradshaw, or is he on Fox? I don't know, but
he's on Fox. Yeah.
Anyways, how long till Ciara dumps him? Dude, that would be so. Well, no, that wouldn't be. I'm sorry, but ever since he married her, that's when this whole persona took place. Like, he had to get his own brand.
Is it? I wonder if he's just gonna be like a sideline reporter. That's it.
There's no way. What if? Well, you know what? What if they sign him, and then Jameis Winston announced his retirement, and then they sign him too, and then he gets beat out by Jameis Winston again?
Oh my gosh, dude!
Didn't he make football roles? Like, that's one thing he did. Russell Wilson's football roles. Didn't he make football rolls?
Oh,
or bread that was shaped football bread? Yeah, he did. He made yeah. I'm pretty sure he made rolls that are shaped like football. So, eat the ball. That's what it's called. I want to order some of these. That's the best thing he's made. Russell Wilson's football bread refers to his high-profile endorsement of Eat the Ball, an Austrian-based bread brand. Manufactures rolls shaped like footballs, basketballs, and globes. Yeah, we gotta order some of those for sure. Wilson gets dumped sometime in the future. Isn't that? Wait a minute. Isn't future Ciara's like X or something? That was good. Good AKC. Okay, the other real news that happened was Myles Garrett got traded to the Rams, and Jared Verse went to the Browns. And Jared Verse is from Cleveland. Browns are finalizing a trade that will send two-time Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett to the Rams. In exchange for Garrett, the Rams are expected to send Pro Bowl edge rusher Jared Verse and a 2027 first-round pick and another draft pick compensation. I think it was a fifth-rounder or something to the Browns. So Myles Garrett to the Rams. And look, yes, it was a good trade for the Browns because, of course, everybody knows that next year is a great quarterback draft because every year is a great quarterback draft until we actually start seeing the quarterbacks play football. And then we realize, wait, these guys stink too because nobody actually plays quarterback anymore.
And the Browns think every year is a great quarterback year.
Exactly.
So they could have 20 of them.
But, you know, this is obviously the Rams drafted what's-his-face from Alabama, Ty Simpson, and then they paid Matt Stafford to say, hey, you know, sorry we drafted that quarterback, but here's a bunch of money, and yes, we're still all in. So we're going to go get Myles Garrett, but they probably could use that pick to take another player that would have helped Myles Garrett. But, and, you know, everybody's going to talk about the Rams, F them picks, blah, blah, blah. They're the odds-on Super Bowl favorite. Here's a take that I haven't heard anybody say, Edge. And obviously Myles Garrett wanted Jim Schwartz to be the coach from the defensive coordinator for the Browns, and he hadn't spoken to Todd Monk and all this BS. Edge. Myles Garrett just got engaged to Chloe Kim. Do you know where Chloe Kim is from?
LA.
Torrance, California. Do you know how far that is from the Rams facility?
3 miles. 52 miles.
About 12 miles.
Mm.
So the reason Myles Garrett got traded to the Rams is because his fiance said, I am not living in Cleveland, Ohio. I mean, let's be real about this, right?
Yeah.
His wife grew up or his fiance grew up in California. She was born and raised in California. I think her parents are South Korean, but come on. This was he just got engaged, a couple months ago during the Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
And now they're moving to LA. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
This had nothing to do with the Rams. His wife was like, I'm not moving to Ohio, so you figure it out. So
he called the Rams instead of the Chargers.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I mean, smart move on his part.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, good for them. But I'm not an idiot. His wife, or his future wife, grew up 12 miles from the Rams facility. Nice try, dude. Can't fool me. Anyways,
I will say that I don't know if it was real or not, but that text you sent out saying that what's his face right there on the right?
Jared Verse,
yeah. Reached out to Crosby and was like, hey, how did you get out of this deal?
With the Ravens?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. But I mean, Jared Verse is a good player. It's a good move for the Browns. The guy, he didn't want to be there. So, I mean, I don't know if Jared Verse wants to be there, but they'll probably pay him a lot of money.
I don't think nobody wants Myles Garrett on their team, too, though.
We'll see what happens.
Not locker guy.
And then everybody's yelling about this guy who put $200,000 on the Browns to not win the Super Bowl, which will pay out about $1,000 profit. And this made the rounds on the internet. Everybody's like, you could take that money and invest it. I'm like, dude, if somebody's blowing $200,000 on a stupid joke, they don't need your financial advice.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know what I mean? It was like, you wouldn't put that in S&P and get 8% interest over you'll triple your. And I'm like, dude, this dude threw $200,000 as a joke. Okay,
yeah,
he probably wipes his behind with that.
So is the Browns stuck with the bag of still paying Myles Garrett?
I don't think so.
Signed him to a massive deal last year, right?
I don't think so. Let's look. Who is paying Myles Garrett's
remainder of the contract
after the trade to the Rams? Let's see what they come up with. The Rams are paying his base salary cap, taking on a cap hit of $8.4 million for the current season and $16 for the 2027. Signing bonus remains the responsibility of the Cleveland Browns, who absorbed it as dead money to finalize the blockbuster trade.
Wow, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, so the Browns are stuck paying him.
Yeah.
They're paying him to get off their team.
Essentially, Todd Monken, I don't think ever spoke to him. So
they're paying. I mean, what are they doing, dude? Like, everybody in the Browns organization needs to be fired.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know, but I hope they go like 500. That would be hilarious. I hate the Rams. So ultimately, everybody's talking about Aaron Donald possibly coming out of retirement to play with Myles Garrett. He said, "I'm for sure flirting with the idea. Hell of an opportunity with the Super Bowl in SoFi this year. If I can find the fire, it's a possibility." And that's another thing. They love didn't the Rams win the Super Bowl in SoFi a couple years ago? Like, they're not going to not let the Rams. It's rigged. It's already rigged.
Yeah.
So
if I could find a fire, dude, you don't lose the fire.
No.
Yeah, like that. What are you talking about? If you can find a fire to go back and play, it's a possibility. Like, I'm old and fat, and if somebody says, "Hey, you want to come back and throw some pads on and go hit people?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure."
Dude, I'll do it once until my body falls apart. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, until my shoulder pops out and I'm running over there to put some trainer's foot in my shoulder to pop back in. Yeah, let's do it, you know?
And by fire, he means I don't want to go to any camp. I want to show up like week 1 and go play game week. Like, I don't want to practice.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and send me the playbook while I can sit on the couch. And
fire is code for Sean McVay. I will come back if you don't make me practice.
Yeah.
Is essentially what he's saying. I don't want to do camp. I don't want to do anything. Second big trade. Finally, the AJ Browns or the Eagles have traded wide receiver AJ Brown to the Patriots for a 2028 first round and a 27 fifth rounder. Deal's finally done. AJ Brown, Mike Vrabel back together. He's already been at OTAs. And how long until AJ Brown ruins Drake May and calls him a gigantic wuss and that he sucks and that he's going to be reading on the sidelines and all that stuff? So won't be the first year, won't be the second year, but eventually it'll happen. Or the Patriots, might get rid of it. So who knows?
Yeah, I say he's on the Patriots for max 2 years and he's done.
Yeah. Well, I think he'll be in his 30s by then. So, but that's not what the Patriots needed. If you watch the Super Bowl, I guess you could say that the receivers couldn't beat man cover, or they couldn't beat the Seattle's defensive backs. But I don't know if they were watching, but they did draft a tackle, but their offensive line got absolutely embarrassed on national television in front of the whole world. And I don't think AJ Brown's going to be blocking anybody anytime soon. So,
yeah,
especially on the defensive front. So, but there you go. AJ Brown, he's going to wear number 1. He didn't want to disrespect Julian Edelman, apparently, even though Julian Edelman gave him his blessing, from what I heard. It was kind of hilarious. And then the Giants re-signed Odell Beckham Jr. Had no idea he's got to bring back that hair. He has to bring back that hair.
I thought he was retiring too, but
I don't know what the Giants are doing with their receivers. I mean, Malik Neighbors, they said they don't know when he'll be back. They signed Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, they're putting together the 2013 All-Star team to play receiver for Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo on one leg. So they did sign what's his face, Isaiah Likely. So that's good. And there it is, dude. Like the cover of Madden 27. Now you could be, the curse and all this stuff. I don't know if the curse has any value anymore because Josh Allen won the MVP when he was on the cover. But
they won the Super Bowl though.
I don't get it with this guy. They want him to be the guy so bad. And I think that's why I can't stand him, because I watch him and I'm like, I'll see flashes, but I'm not sold on the guy. I'm just not. Yes,
at what point does he call EA Sports and be like, use my picture on the cover and I won't have ownership now like he did the Bears when he got drafted? he wanted the ownership of the team or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So all that stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know. He irritates me. I don't know why he irritates me so much. I guess it's just because everybody's telling me that he's a knockdown, no doubter. And I'm like, I watched him suck for a year, and I watched him struggle most of the year this year. Yes, he was good late in games, but I think Ben Johnson is a really good coach. So I don't know. I don't get it. Like, you couldn't put anybody else. Like, who? Like, I'm trying to remember who had really good seasons last year. I mean, what about anyone? What about Sam Darnold? He won the freaking Super Bowl.
Would you put Brock Purdy on the cover?
Hell yeah, I'd put Brock Purdy on the cover. Are you kidding me? We watched him outduel Caleb Williams on national television.
I mean, his season could get any worse than last year, where he missed like 9 games. So
I mean, why don't you put Kenneth Walker? Put him on the cover.
you wouldn't have to worry about the jinx.
Put freaking JSN on the cover. He broke every Seattle Seahawks receiving record, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do something like that. Put a defensive guy on. Put Myles Garrett on there. Actually did something. He tied the sack record, for crying out loud. We put this guy who did what? What did he do?
Painting his fingernails.
I don't know.
It was fashionable.
Everybody's, Mr. Iceman in the fourth quarter. It's like, well, why were they losing so bad the whole game? Because he sucks? Freaking unbelievable. Is this the feistiest Madden cover ever? I don't know. I got to get it out of my face before I lose my mind. Okay. College football, dude. They announced their 2026 kickoff times for the college football playoff. TNT has the first round, quarterfinals, and semifinals, and a semifinal game this year. So the first round will start the 18th of December, and there'll be 1 game on the 18th and 2 games on the 19th, or 3 games on the 19th. They'll be on campus. The quarterfinals will then be 12 and 13 days later. And then the semifinals will be 13 days after that.
Good gracious.
And then the championship will be another 2 weeks after that.
So 2 months after the last game. Or no, month.
It's like 8 weeks, dude.
Golly.
So you get a playoff round, then you get 2 weeks off, then you get almost 2 weeks, and then you get another almost 2 weeks. So I said, shit, dude, just make this thing go all the way to the Super Bowl. Play it the week before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you might just keep stretching it out, dude.
They might if the SEC gets their way.
Well, the SEC will start their own playoff. It starts after this playoff.
Yeah,
they'll have 3 months off. They'll end their season in October and then simulate the rest of the season about who they thought would win on neutral sites. And then they'll play again in February, to compete with the Super Bowl. Bunch of jackwagons. So, it's just hilarious. I'm like, everybody's so mad about this. I'm like, hell, dude, like, let's extend football as long as you can. I don't care.
Dude, do you know how much treatment you get as an injured player in 2 months? I mean,
I think yes, but I think the real issue with this is they're not trying to compete with the NFL. You know what I mean?
Well, 100%, yeah.
That's why there's so many times because once December hits, the NFL starts playing on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And college football wants nothing to do with the NFL. They keep doing, like, Madden had their cover release. Well, NCAA had their cover release. Like, they keep going back and forth. Like, they're trying to be the mini NFL. You can see it. You can't tell me what the start times are for week 4, but you're already giving me CFB. Hey, rigged, dude. It's rigged.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of going that way too, G.U.Y.
They should do a doubleheader in the same stadium. CFP at noon, Super Bowl. Dude, that's a genius move. Play them on the same, dude. No, yes. Don't do it on Army Navy weekend. Damn it.
Yeah.
Don't. Anyways, does this upset you? Or do you even care?
No, I don't care.
The longer I can have football last, the better. Like, if I have to wait 2 weeks,
especially if Clemson's going all the way to the Natty, like that's a long time to get.
I mean, they had 14 people. They had 14 people drafted this year, and they sucked.
Hey man, what can I say? Like, we
Culture. There you go. See, that's right. Front office sport. The college football playoff is reshuffling its schedule to avoid more head-to-head clash with the NFL. Previous year's games were played on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. This year, the first quarterfinal will be on December 30th to avoid Amazon Prime's Thursday night on New Year's Eve. I was wondering, normally it's a New Year's Eve game, so. And then there was a joint statement to protect college sports ad. I guess the crew, whoever wrote, the two political people wrote the Sports Act. And the Big Ten and the SEC came out and basically said critical issues are unresolved, doesn't meaningful. Basically what it says, what I took from this, rather than reducing litigation, the bill likely expands it without offering clear alternatives for dispute resolution. Finally, the bill alters the House settlement revenue sharing framework in a way that may result in fewer student athletes receiving direct revenue share payments. That's what it's all about, the SEC and the Big Ten. The Senator Cruz and Cantwell come in and introduce a bill that says, hey, you can't really like hoard all the money somewhere and keep giving it just to a few people. And the Big Ten, the SEC says the framework, it alters the House settlement revenue sharing framework in a way that may result in fewer student athletes receiving direct revenue share payments. Shut the front door, Big Ten and SEC. Somebody's coming in and saying, hey, you guys can't just buy everything. We need to have some order. And they're like, yeah, well, that's affecting the students. You don't give a rip about the students. Shut up, dude. That's what it's all about. So, but anyways, the SC and the Big Ten are going to fight them because they want to keep all the money and give it to whoever they want so they can stay on top. It's all going to Super League eventually because they know that that'll make the most money because they can sell the biggest TV deals. So, the Pac-22. Pac-12 commissioner represented the G6 at the meeting. Weird because they're the only G6 that doesn't want to be a G6. Yeah. They should have let the freaking MAC guy go because look what the MAC guy said. MAC Commissioner John Steinbrecher and Loads on the Power 4 said, if you look up the term ungovernable, I am convinced a handful of conference logos pop up and they are all autonomy logos. I'm tired of listening to the complaints of the autonomy conferences who believe they know the best way to run the organization. You tell them, John, you and the Big 12 commissioner join forces and get this thing under control. Let's go. So, what do you think, dude? You think all these people these people don't watch or care about college football? All these people who are sitting in boardrooms,
100%.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't. They just see dollars. That's all I care about.
And the new college football 27 cover will feature Dante Moore, the quarterback from Oregon, Malachi Tony from Miami, and then the Ole Miss RB, Kewan Lacey. So Madden did theirs. College football did theirs. These are great color combinations, too. They're going to pop off the screen. You got the powder blues from Ole Miss, the orange from Miami, and the green from a great color for a cover. He said the SEC will dissolve the MAC for that statement. Love that. Oh. All right. Golf, dude. Anything else on college football?
No.
Okay. Public service announcement to everyone listening and watching. The Masters 2027 ticket lottery is officially open. Go fill them out.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Normally, we'd keep this close to the vest, right? Because you're a person who enters might take away our chance of getting one. But guess what? We're not about that life. We want to win fair and square.
Or did we already face music that we're just never going to get it? So let's go ahead and tell
I will apply every year. Every year. Okay. June 1st through the 20th. So you have 2 weeks, just like the college football playoff. It's one college football playoff week round long. Scotty, looking at three-peat. He's the favorite by a mile. Again, he's won here the past 2 years. This course, the Memorial, Jack's Place, Muirfield, favors ball striking edge. Okay. Got to be a good ball striker. Not really bombers. It has favored bombers in the past, but you're going to have to be pretty good from your long approach to eat this course alive. So, I think typically the score is around 10 to 12 under par. Hold on, let me look that up. But yeah, it's a Scotty won it at 8 and 10 under, then 7 under for Victor Hovland. Horschel won it at 13 under, Cantlay at 13 under. So in the past 4 to 5 years, you're not really going to see an absolute shootout at this place, which is awesome. And it strongly favors accuracy. So ball striking again. But that's what we got going on in golf. I freaking love golf. And you've got this the 50th anniversary, which is odd. I think this thing normally falls on Memorial Day, Edge. Because that would make sense, the Memorial Tournament.
That's right.
It's in Ohio. I wonder if Jared Verse will be there. As the guy who calls out the golfers. Featured 6 past champions, 9 of the top 10 in the Players' official world golf ranking. So there you go. We're going to get to the top 20 or the make the cut parlay. That's coming up next. But I wanted to show you these FootJoy golf sandals. I don't know if these are real, but if you see anybody on the course with these, spear them like the office linebacker Terry Tate.
Dude, how many old guys are going to wear that with socks?
Butch needs these because he was out there golfing in Crocs, dude. Like, get these. Bush would 100% wear these things. Like, these are the Jesus sandals, like Birkenstocks. So,
J.U.Y.S, big Birkenstocks guy.
Dude, he had those ones forever. Those and the UGG slippers. Cut off sweat shorts, dude. Let's go. Start them moving. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. The make the cut parlay. 5 golfers. We hit it last week, Edge. I'm pretty sure I bet $2 and I won $20-something. So that was a big parlay. So, ball strikers course. Okay. We're going to go ahead with one of our guys. Let's start it off. Make the cut. Now, this is a signature event. So I think it's the top 50 or within 10 strokes of the leader, but it's a really small field. So there's only like 70-some golfers. So if I miss the make the cut parlay on this one, I suck. So we're going Michael Kim, our guy. We're going Sam Stevens. He's striking the ball very well. He had good numbers on ball striking. Gary Woodland. He's playing phenomenal golf. Love that guy. Wyndham Clark. He won at the CJ Cup. I believe in Wyndham Clark. He's kind of a prick. Chris Gotterup. I think he's going to win this thing. It's my opinion.
Gotterup.
And because I believe that, Edge, so that parlay is going to be plus 288. The odds are really low because there's only 70-some golfers. So the make the cut parlay is not going to be as wild as it used to be. But I'm going to go ahead and give you an end of first round leader, Chris Gotterup, plus 4,200. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put a little something on that. Go ahead. Go ahead, AKC. You see it. We're going Gotterup at the Memorial. You have anything else on golf, Edge?
No, sir.
All right. I think it's how dare you, but let's how dare you somebody.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare you? Brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Go to fourthquarterperformance.com. Promo code GOES20. Get your creatine, protein, BCA, super greens. It is beach season, boys, and you need to get in shape immediately. Edge finally started doing curls. He does not curl 80-pound dumbbells whatsoever. Unless he films it. It's the only thing he can do.
We'll film it.
Tex is here.
Just like you did. Film you cutting your hair off on TV.
Tex never showed up with the Clippers. His fault. I was ready. He'll be here July 4th. We can do it then, but he won't bring us Clippers.
That's also not true.
Figured out.
Why do I have to bring
4th
Clippers?
party.
That's at your house.
I have some at my house.
I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna bring my little beard trim. I'm gonna bring. Okay, then what? I don't even know what you're making excuses for already. We'll
I'm
use
just
yours.
saying, dude. Texas is one win away from the World Series or softball World Series title, and you have nothing to say for yourself. You got no Texas stuff on. Nothing.
Nope.
Are you refusing to
Just brought
admit
my hook 'em horns.
that Texas is now a softball state?
Yeah, Texas is definitely a softball state. I mean, you can't argue that. It's Texas.
Softball, field hockey. Just
Every
put the ball out there, line it up, and let's play.
No. You can't say that because Texas has not accepted Texas Tech's invite to say, hey, we'll pay off your week one matchup with who was it? I can't remember. Tarleton State, maybe. And Texas Tech. And you didn't see that?
What are you even talking about?
Yeah, you totally bombed that egg.
No.
Steve Sarkisian, okay?
He's like, we got Steve,
Swami,
Sally,
Sammy Samsonite,
Suleiman. One to pay off. One to pay off.
No, you don't know.
This
You don't
other
know what
guy?
you're talking about.
This other guy's also.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, you lost me. I'm lost.
No.
I'm totally lost right now.
Sarkisian
So lost right
came
now.
out
I'm
and
so
said
confused.
he wishes
Blair Witch
that he
Projects
could
have
play in a
started.
conference that some other schools in Texas play. He thinks they could win that conference with their 2s and 3s. So the head coach for Texas Tech came out and said, we will offer to buy out Texas's week one opponent, and we'll buy out ours, and then we would love to play Texas week one. And Sarkisian hasn't said a damn word because he's a coward, and he doesn't want to play ball. So it's not roll the ball out. That's why you're a softball state, and Texas will never win the Natty. Play him, dude.
No, it's nothing like Tex showing up immediately on the show and getting AK's head and getting them all riled up and confused.
I'm telling him facts. I'm telling him facts. He has nothing to say for himself. That's how he
just saying.
AK just
like a
sees
politician.
First of
Tex
all-
on the screen and it gets all discombobulated.
Alabama's a baseball and a bowling state. Yes, that's a fact.
Nobody scrambles
Alabama's
AK's brains like Tex.
Ninja's here. It's a National Egg Day too, by the way. How many boiled eggs you eat a week? I would say I eat about 20 to 30 boiled eggs a week.
Boiled eggs?
If they're
I don't
available,
eat
probably about the same. Yeah,
Love boiled eggs, dude.
but if not,
Scrambled
I
eggs,
usually
oh,
go
hammer.
with 5 to 6 a day. 5 to 6 a day.
Love boiled eggs. Should we power rank boiled eggs right now? Or types of eggs?
Yeah, number one is going to be the 145 egg.
Hold on. Let's get over. Let me do the how dare yous first.
All right.
How dare you to this giant cruise ship that somebody said their plans have been released for a 16 billion mile long cruise ship capable of carrying 80,000 people called the Freedom Ship, be the home of about 50,000 people, space for 10,000 tourists and 20,000 crew members. How dare you? Why are we making a mile long cruise ship? What are we doing? There's no way. 5,280. That's a lot of feet of cruise ship. There's no way, right? That thing would snap in half.
No,
Don't
there's no way.
flirt with that idea. So, anyways, anybody else have a how dare you? Okay. You know what we need to do? Well, now I got. Hold on. Let me make a quick text. What do you think about the Stanley Cup before we do this? Before we do rank eggs?
Canes and 6. They just got to figure out. They had to get a game under their belt to see how it was going to go, and now they've got it figured out. I think they're good. Canes and 6.
I think the Vegas Knights are a matchup problem for them. I just think they are. I think they're in trouble, quite honestly. I don't want that to be the case because I want it to go 7. But okay. Let's do this. Let's rank top 10. Let's rank top types of eggs. What do we think? All right, here we go.
The 145 egg.
What the hell is a 145 egg?
I'm glad you asked. So, you have a sous vide machine. You put the sous vide at 145 degrees. Then you put as many eggs as you want
He's tried to
into
do
a
this
bag.
before.
And then you put
You
that
don't even know.
bag down into the water, cook it for an hour, take them out. It'll be the silkiest, smoothest eggs you've ever eaten in your life.
I'm not putting that at number 1. That's number 8. Not putting that at number 1, dude. I don't even know what that is.
Number one's an over easy egg.
You're talking about soaking your egg in oil and putting it in a bottle
You're not
warmer. And
soaking
then
it in oil. First of all, you don't even know what you're talking about. Second of all, it's not what I
I don't-
said. Third of all, you never had one, so you don't even know how to combat it.
I don't want a soft egg. What do you? Are you going to get one of those things that people
It's
eat
like having
in
a
the
poached egg.
1850s with their little cup on it, and they put it in
It's
hit it with a
perfectly
spoon?
poached egg that you can then put on a steak or salmon or whatever else, a bagel, and it has like a nice gooey, silky, not overly runny, but just like a silky, smooth yolk. And the egg itself is kind of still gelatinous, but it's good, man. It's perfect.
If you want to eat a French egg, go ahead, you coward.
It's not a
I'm an
French egg.
American. I'm gonna It's you said sous
Make
vide.
it right. I make it right here on American soil.
Yeah, but you make it with French. What do you call it? The French.
What's number 7?
Process. Number 7. Look, I'm number 1.
Scrambled eggs. Number 7.
No,
Number 7.
I'm not putting scrambled
Yes.
eggs that low. Absolutely not.
Number one is a fried egg over easy.
Hell no.
Yes.
No. Look at BMO. BMO put it. Bino's got one. Eggnog.
No. BMO likes egg McMuffins. That's his favorite egg.
Eggnog, dude.
Eggnog and screwball.
Hey. Oh, whoa. I got one. How about the eggs in the oatmeal, in the dinosaur oatmeal? Those things were fire.
Yep. They still
You
are.
remember those? You pour the hot water over them and they hatch?
They still make them. They still make them. Still make dinosaur egg oatmeal.
Love that. Eggs in the dinosaur oatmeal. Okay. That's a good one. Reese's egg has got to be on there, correct?
Good point.
Is that number 1?
Cadbury egg.
It's not number 1.
It's not number 1?
No.
A fried egg over easy is number 1. Scrambled eggs is not an acceptable way to eat eggs.
There you go. AKC.
You're crazy.
Are you kidding me?
I'll eat it. I'll eat them, but I don't like them that way.
Scrambled eggs with milk as you mix it in, and then on top of that, put a little bit of cheese, bro. You can't touch it.
Scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs is 1.
Yeah, but
Omelet.
no, because
Omelet.
if you want to do it correctly, look, the French chef, his name was Escoffier.
Here he goes
No,
again.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go with the French stuff. Freaking America, dude. What kind of red, white, and blue flag are you going to fly on the 4th of July, pal? The one with 50, the one with 13 bars, or the one with 3? Pansy.
And he liked to cook. And she liked her eggs a certain way, scrambled, but it was on a low heat, and you basically had to bring up the heat as you were mixing the eggs and start them off basically as like a liquid, and then that way, whenever as you got them formed up, they weren't like hard cakey eggs. It was just like a nice silky egg. Again, it's like it takes it's a whole process. So if you want to do that, that's fine. It's like a 20-minute process to cook freaking eggs instead of a fried egg over easy.
I'll put fried egg over easy up there, but I'm putting it at 4. I'm not.
No.
Dude, Bimo made a great point. He said, I meant to say egos, and he spelled ego. Hey, fried egg over easy. The boiled egg is top tier. I love a boiled egg.
Yeah,
we need
boiled egg is good for sure.
Boiled egg there. We need more. You know what? I love. AKC made a great point. Dad, blame it. Now I did this wrong. He said that I didn't know we were gonna be able to fill this out, but eggs are rolling right now.
Eggs Benedict.
Dude, the country eggs Benedict. Country eggs Benedict. Where you put
this is not about the eggs.
Yeah, well, you're talking about French eggs.
You can't have an omelet as the number 1 type of egg whenever it's basically not even honoring the egg. It's all about the filling of an omelet.
No, You're the guy who goes to get a
Otherwise,
burger. You put 17 things on there, and you're not even highlighting the burger.
if you have an omelet without egg, all you have is cut up ham and cheese and bacon or whatever else is inside the omelet.
Yeah,
You might as well
regular.
have a bowl of that just diced up. But without the egg, it makes it an omelet. It transforms the food. So omelet's elite.
Omelet is elite, dude.
No,
A good omelet
because
is
if you don't have, you have salad toppings is what you got. Diced up ham and cheese, salad toppings.
Hard-boiled egg is a salad topping.
Whoa, dude.
It's a salad-
Hard-boiled eggs a
It's
meal.
it's a salad enhancer.
Hard-boiled eggs a meal. Let's do another one then. What do we want to put? We're putting eggs. We're putting. Should we put Eggos on? I want to put Eggos on.
Ooh, eggs in a
Oh, my-
basket.
Oh, dude, that's incredible. Awesome. We're putting the
Eggs in a
145
basket
egg.
with homemade toast.
What is?
Eggs in a basket with homemade toast.
What are you making? What are you doing with your eggs? I've lived with you for and I've
Me,
never
Mike,
seen you
dude.
eat a 145 egg or eat an egg in a basket.
Dude. You know, I'm bringing my next time. Are you coming here first, or am I going there next?
I think we're gonna. I don't know. I think we're gonna be there.
Be nasty
When?
is culturing.
Never
Yeah.
had one of those, but Japanese eggs look fire. The ones where they cut it down the middle and it unfolds. Who said
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those do look fire.
Okay, we're done.
overheads? Oh, what a great list, dude! I did not
Scramble
anticipate
those too.
top
Next
10
thing-
type of eggs. Scramble those.
Next thing you know, we're going to be caviar on here. So.
Oh my god! Oh, nobody beats an egg omelet. You add things to make it taste better. Definitely not number one. Dude,
What are you talking?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's something- dude, J.Y. has it.
you
on
know
the
what an egg
nose.
omelet is? You know what an egg omelet is without
A
the
scrambled
stuff inside
eggs.
the omelet? Scrambled
Scrambled
eggs. Yes. Therefore,
They're the-
transform food.
they're the top two eggs. You can't beat these. Then a boiled egg. Oh, I forgot to put fried egg over easy. What was the other? Eggos? That was the one we wanted to put on there. Eggos. Okay.
Lego Megos.
What a freaking list, dude. Oh, I love that. That was great. That's good. Happy Egg Day, everybody. We should have the Egg Bowl. Love the Egg Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flip all my eggs.
Yeah. Let's we need to add number 11. We're gonna make it a top 11.
You're going to get 12 with the ovary eggs, too.
Let's go, dude. No, I'm not putting that on there.
Honorable mention over
Yeah.
eggs.
Yes. Egg Bowl. The Egg Bowl. The Egg Bowl. Yes, dude. Top
You got
11.
the caviar for the rich people.
You want to put caviar? Okay, you know what? Let's keep going. 12. Caviar. I don't even know how to spell that. Caviar. Is that how you
Text
spell it?
knows. I don't know.
Hey, let's go. That's how you spell it. Okay. What a list. Top 12. Can't wait. This is good stuff. Okay. Oh, we'll screenshot that and get it out. What a show. What a show. That's it. We're done. Anybody have anything else? Goodness gracious. Idiots. How about this mile-long cruise? Let me tell you what. Get out of here.
Imagine running laps on that thing.
Do what?
Imagine running laps on that thing.
Oh, I know. All right, everybody. Sports are back. Enjoy the Stanley Cup. Game 2 tomorrow.
2 months. 2 months to football.
2 months till football.
Hall of Fame
Exactly right.
We got 1 more month of golf left.
One more month. No. July with the Open.
The Open.
The Open Championship. We got to have the Open
1 more month of
Championship.
golf.
That's a good tournament because it's on at a time that you can never watch it, and you have to stay up, and it's just really weird. So Stanley Cup, baseball, golf. We're back. What a show. Top 12 eggs. Unbelievable. 14 Sundays left. That's right. That's exactly right. Can't make cookies without eggs. Put them on the list. Dude, no. What a great list, though. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. And we'll talk sports more on Sunday. Everybody, shh.